I can't. It's faster when I use my hands, not my fingers.
This is a new series we're starting called Random Ramblings. This is episode 1, so each episode we're going to have a different guest on and just talk about random stuff, but sports related. So here we have Drew.
Hi. Hola. Hola. Welcome to Sportsified.
There we go. All right, let's get started.
Sportsified.
All right. How do we start something that's like totally random? Like, do you have a topic or not? Because then that's not random.
No, but I have something to talk about that you wouldn't generally think of.
All right.
Alright. So, I'm a big Ohio State fan, right?
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, look at this. Obviously, Michigan.
Gross. And I've been noticing how the Ohio State defensive linemen leave a legacy, and how they've just been consistently good every time they've left, and that's just something I like to talk about, ramble about.
All right, that's fair enough. Like, give us some examples.
So you obviously have like the Bosa brothers, Joey, then Nick, and then we had Chase Young, who literally almost won the Heisman. And
as a defensive lineman, that's kind of insane.
And that leaves me to wonder, like, who's going to step up, who's going to take the mantle when he's picked. Oh, he was picked.
Yeah, right? He's on the football team.
The football team.
Go football team.
Go football team. That's not vague. And so they're just really good. Like, imagine Actually, no. I'd like to find out who, like, recruits those dudes, because the fact that they have, like, a cash money sack for a game, just kidding, I wish players like that. It's just pretty amazing.
I bet Chase Young did have a couple of those.
Yeah, Chase Young.
But
I could Google his sacks per game. Probably 0.96.
It's pretty accurate. Do you think recruiting has increased or decreased, like in quality or quantity, since Ryan Day took over for Urban Meyer?
I don't think you can really look at that fairly yet, especially since it's Urban Meyer and
true.
it's awesome. But you can also look at Justin Fields on the other end of the field, no pun intended.
That's true.
On offense, and he's obviously a money ball, even though he technically was recruited by Urban Meyer.
He's just a flat-out money ball. Let's show this clip from his pro day. This is just absolutely insane. They're right on the money.
And he's
pretty long.
He's pretty fast too.
Stuff, but the focus here, Howard, is on Justin Fields.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You see him rolling out to the left, keeping his.
Yeah, so I something that I wanted to talk about. So I went to a Tigers game yesterday. They played the Twins, and it was pretty intense. There were some great moments, but there's this one that I've been going through my mind, and I can't figure out if this is a robbery or not. So the Tigers center fielder Jacoby Jones.
I hate that ad.
One of the best defensive center fielders in baseball. The bases were loaded. There were 2 outs, and he caught one at the wall. And I'm not sure if I can call it a robbery or not. So let's find that, and let's get. All right, so here it is. Bases loaded, 2 outs, full count. Hit to the center. Center fielder's tracking it right there. Look, is that a robbery?
He used the wall.
Do you think that's going over?
No, I don't think that's going over.
I mean, in real time, it kind of looked like it was going. I think I just wanted to believe that it is. Let us know in the comments what you think. Is that a robbery or not?
No.
Yes or no? All right.
Baseball.
Random ramblings. What are we talking about?
I don't know. I kind of want to talk about college basketball.
Oh yeah, that's true.
March Madness, and I hate it. And my bracket sucked.
Well, I think everyone's. When was the last perfect bracket taken out? I was like, Sweet 16, or was it before that?
I don't think. And I think there were a few people on ESPN when I looked with a few perfect brackets after the first round.
Who predicted Oral Roberts over Ohio State?
Not me.
People did. I mean, you wouldn't.
But
Max Ace missed. I mean, what was that? My heart was crushed when he missed that final shot. That would have took him to the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
When you have the NCAA's leading scorer in the nation, so whatever.
I contemplated for a while.
I'm not mad about it.
Max Ace Miss jersey.
I'm not mad about
I
it.
think everyone.
I totally didn't have Ohio State in the championship game, so that's not a problem.
I actually did too, and I'm a Michigan fan. I had Michigan and Ohio State in the championship.
The one time they're not a 7 or 8 seed, and I choose to stay loyal and stick them all the way in the championship and lose first round. So
That's true.
that feels great. Yeah.
Well, what about those two? Where is Foles is on the Bears? Lost the
Bears.
quarterback job to Andy Dalton.
Bears. You want to talk about Bears?
Carson
I
Wentz is on
don't
the
want to talk
Colts.
about the Bears.
I kind of do now.
I don't.
That trade package for Russell Wilson, though, 3 first-rounders, a third-rounder, and 2 current starters on the
I
Bears.
think they're dumb. I think the Bears are dumb.
No, the Seahawks are dumb for not taking that.
No, the Bears are dumb for offering that. That's
Oh, that's true.
why would you give up that much?
And then they went and signed Andy Dalton.
Like, you got Trubisky a few years ago, first round, and look where that puts you guys.
That's true.
They need to hire some new draft people.
I didn't realize Trubisky was a free agent until he signed with the Bills. And
Yep.
then Josh Allen's back there.
Goodbye, you will not be missed.
He's not going anywhere with him. Josh Allen has that locked down, that starting job. Alright, so I'm a Lions fan again, obviously.
Ooh.
I've seen that if Justin Fields could fall to the Lions now, with
Ooh.
less quarterback needy teams,
Don't do it,
he
Justin.
sits for a year under Jared Goff,
No.
and then Fields just takes over.
I'm not very experienced. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
No, he's kind of like caught dead on camera right now.
Huh?
Camp stage fright.
Eh.
On this very elaborate stage.
Yeah. This is really a big deal. Like, this is my big gig.
Yeah, no, this 56 subscriber channel.
Next
It's
up,
gonna get him places.
next up, ESPN.
Yeah, they're calling your name.
CBS. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're-
for sure.
my phone's ringing right now. Yeah, sorry, ESPN.
Wait, dude,
I have a
that
gig.
is ESPN calling.
I'm having a gig right now at Sportsified podcast or something.
Yeah, they can't.
They're
pull
kind
you
of
away from
baller, so
That's true.
Alright, yeah. Hey, I hung up.
So KD's been injured off and on the season. He had his insane start of the season coming back from his Achilles injury, but he's just been injured off and on.
I saw
And this
KD in a
is
commercial.
really weird. He's coming back from an injury today. He's coming off the bench, so he can play restricted minutes. But has Kevin Durant ever come off the bench?
I
Don't think so.
don't know.
That is so weird. Like, one of the greatest scorers of all time is going to walk into this Nets game off the bench. Kevin Durant, 6th man of the year right now. Calling it.
Well, I don't think that's a fair competition. I was going to talk about the commercial with Jason Tatum and Draymond Green,
Oh,
Subway. I hate that commercial.
Here, roll that.
Ooh. It's just so... Have you watched it? It's so... You remember it clearly or no?
Yeah, I do.
It's very forced.
Well, there's different versions. Like,
There's
they have a couple of versions.
But not Jason's sub.
Yeah, that's
Don't
the end.
eat Jason's sub.
I like Draymond. I'm worried.
But that commercial sucked.
That's terrible acting. But how hyped are you for Space Jam 2? Did you see the
I'm not.
trailer?
Yeah, it didn't look bad.
I'm pretty excited.
Except I feel like LeBron cast his own family in it, but it's cool.
Sure. They, someone who worked with on both Space Jams now said that LeBron is a much better actor than MJ.
Yeah,
But
MJ feels like, I feel like in everything he's been, he said a few words and it was like, that's pretty good, good enough.
Just-
Just pass, you're a basketball player.
just like his when he played baseball, good enough. You're a basketball player. he only
It's
went
like
to
Trevor
double A.
Lawrence.
He hit 200 with 3 homers in over 100 games. It's pretty not MLB numbers.
I was going to talk about Trevor Lawrence and how we call him Sunshine at my house.
I feel like he looks a little interesting in a Jaguars uniform, and
I
rather see him in Honolulu blue. But
I'd rather see him in nothing. No, that's not. What? No. I I wouldn't rather see him in nothing. I would rather see him crying, losing to Ohio State in football.
Yeah, or losing to Michigan. No one's
That'll
gonna
never
lose to
happen.
Michigan.
That's never gonna
No one's
happen.
we're bad now.
Michigan's
But
terrible.
they gave
were
Harbaugh a
good.
5-year extension. I was kind of mad about that. Like I like
What a
Harbaugh,
joke.
but he can't beat
What a
good
joke.
teams.
What a
He
joke.
doesn't beat good teams. Makes sense to him.
Nope,
Like
he
big. He's like one of the highest paid coaches in college football.
You know who does beat good
Go
teams?
back to the NFL.
Loyola Chicago.
That's true. That is true. I didn't realize that Cameron Krutwig,
He's
like
good.
he's really good.
He doesn't look like he'd be very
He
good.
doesn't have NBA style game, like Luka
No.
Garza.
But he sure put, what's his face? Kofi from Illinois. Kofi Coburn.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything like great, but he's kind of all around and fairly big like that. That's good.
Yeah, he owned the big dude from Illinois, so just putting that out there. He took 7-foot big boy to the house.
It's true.
He's not even, he's just big. He's not even that tall.
Yeah, he's not tall. You know who is tall?
Me.
Guy named yeah. Look at this
I could sit up straighter. I'm slouching.
guy named Taco.
Taco Bell. Taco Fall. Just kidding. Not an idiot. He's my favorite, all-time favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
What college was he? Something. I can't.
UCF.
Oh yeah, because I always remember there's a correlation between the Celtics and green. Something green. It's UCF.
UCF is not green.
UCF is green.
No,
UCF is green. I'm willing to bet money on it.
they're brown.
UCF is. Oh wait, no, they're gold. They're gold. They're gold and black. Gold and black. I don't know. They're green. They wore green. They wore green shirts.
There's no way.
See, that looks green.
That it
That's not.
looks kind of green, doesn't it? You can see it maybe if you're like wearing tinted
green
glasses
tinted
that are green.
goggles.
Yeah, like swim goggles.
I wear green tinted goggles while I'm watching college basketball games. It's my good luck charm.
Pretty lucky for Ohio State. Did you wear it during the Oral Roberts game?
No, that's why.
That's why they lost. Okay, Drew wasn't wearing his green swim goggles.
And because Dwayne Washington wedged the basketball in between them. Okay, there was one.
He came out on fire that game, though.
He did. There was one call that the refs made that was really angry, and it led me to blame the whole game on the refs.
How much did Oral Roberts win by?
Not much, 5, I think.
So it wouldn't have swung the game,
But it was dumb, and it would have swung 3 points.
yeah. Can we just talk about, before we wrap this up, I should have thought about what I was going to say before I said that, because I can't think of his name.
UCLA.
Johnny Juzek.
Johnny Juzang.
He is in...
Sheesh.
Like, I had no idea who he is. I'm going to be honest. I don't know many college basketball players. Only Big Ten.
Are you trying
It's
to
hard
come
to
up
keep track.
with
There's so many.
Are you trying to come up with an excuse for Michigan? Or no?
Alright. So we're about 20 minutes in. Don't want
Nice
to make
one.
this too boring.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning into this first episode of Random Ramblings. Comment below about the home run robbery or not, and also if you want to see more Random Ramblings episode, we gotta figure out who to bring in though.
Not me.
Well, you can't by Random Ramblings rules. This is your first and last time.
Get someone famous next time.
Yeah. Make sure check out our podcast: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and more.
The link is somewhere.
Actually, I'm not sure if it is. We don't have that ability
Yes,
yet.
it is.
It might.
It will.
Do some weird send off.
Alright, so bye. That's it. Alright. That was Random Ramblings. And it was random, and it was rambling. And it was really random.